We often hear people talk about success. They say you have to work hard. Others say you have to work smart. Which one is right? Is one better than the other? The truth is, we need both. Think of it like a boat with two oars. If you only use one oar, you will just go in circles. You might move a little, but you won't get very far. To move forward, straight and fast, you need to use both oars together. Hard work is one oar. Smart work is the other oar. They are different, but they work together to take us where we want to go in our jobs and in our lives. Understanding this simple idea is the first step toward achieving our goals. So what do we mean when we say hard work? Hard work is about effort. It's about putting in the hours and the energy. It is the dedication to keep going, even when things are difficult or tiring. Hard work is the physical or mental labor we commit to a task. It's about showing up every single day and doing what needs to be done. It is the foundation of every great achievement. Without hard work, even the best ideas remain just ideas. It's the commitment to push through the challenges and see a project to its end, no matter how long it takes or how much energy it requires. And what about smart work? Smart work is not the opposite of hard work. Smart work is about direction. It's about thinking before we act. It means finding the best way to do something. It's about using our time and energy in the most effective way possible. Smart work is about strategy, planning, and using the right tools for the job. Instead of just pushing a heavy rock, smart work asks, is there an easier way to move this? Can I use a lever or put wheels under it? It's about being efficient and making our efforts count for more. Smart work gives our hard work a purpose and a clear path to follow. The debate of smart work versus hard work is not a competition. It is a partnership. Hard work without smart work can lead to burnout. We can spend all our energy and have very little to show for it. We might feel busy, but we are not being productive. On the other hand, smart work without hard work is just a plan with no action. A brilliant strategy is useless if no one puts in the effort to make it happen. The real magic happens when we combine them. We need the dedication of hard work and the direction of smart work. This combination creates a powerful force that leads to meaningful and lasting success. Let's look closer at smart work. Smart work is about planning and prioritizing. Before starting a big project, a smart worker takes time to think. They ask important questions. What is the main goal? What are the most important steps to get there? What tasks should I do first? This thinking part is crucial. It's like looking at a map before you start a long journey. You wouldn't just start driving without knowing where you are going. You would plan your route. That plan is smart work. It saves you from getting lost and wasting time and fuel. It ensures that every step you take moves you closer to your destination. A great example of smart work is using technology to save time. Imagine a small business owner who needs to send out a monthly newsletter to 500 customers. The hard work way would be to type each email one by one. This would take many hours. It is a lot of effort. The smart work way is to use an email marketing service. The business owner writes the email once. Then, the service sends it to all of 500 customers at the same time. This is smart work. It uses a tool to do the same job in a fraction of the time, freeing up the owner to focus on other important parts of the business. Smart work is also about learning from mistakes. Not just our own mistakes, but the mistakes of others too. A smart worker doesn't need to reinvent the wheel. They look at what has worked before and what has not. They read books, they ask for advice, and they observe others who are successful in their field. This is a shortcut to success. By learning from the experiences of others, we can avoid common pitfalls and find better ways to do things. It's like having a guide who has walked the path before you. They can point out the dangers and show you the easiest way forward. Ultimately, smart work is a mindset. It is the habit of asking, is there a better way? It's about being curious and open to new ideas. It is not about being lazy, it is about being effective. A person who works smart is always looking for ways to improve their process. They delegate tasks that others can do better. They focus their energy on the things that only they can do. This focus is what makes them so productive. Smart work multiplies the effect of our effort, allowing us to achieve more with less stress and in less time. Now let's talk about hard work. Hard work is the engine that drives every great idea forward. You can have the smartest plan in the world, but without effort, it will go nowhere. Hard work is about persistence. It's the grit to keep practicing a skill until you master it. Think about a great musician. They didn't become great just by thinking about music. They became great through thousands of hours of practice. They played the same notes over and over again, day after day. That dedication, that relentless effort is hard work. It is the foundation upon which skill is built. Consider the example of building a house. The architect creates a brilliant plan. That is the smart work. But the house doesn't build itself. A team of builders must show up every day. They have to dig the foundation, lay the bricks, and put up the roof. This is physical, demanding labor. It is hard work. Each brick laid, each nail hammered is a step toward making the architect's plan a reality. Without the consistent daily effort of the builders, the smart plan would remain just a drawing on a piece of paper. Hard work is what turns a vision into something real and tangible. Hard work also builds character and discipline. When we push ourselves to do something difficult, we become stronger. We learn that we can overcome challenges. This builds our confidence and our resilience. When we face a new problem in the future, we are not afraid. We know from experience that we have the strength to get through it. This discipline carries over into all areas of our lives. The person who works hard at their job is often the same person who works hard on their relationships and their personal health. Hard work is a habit that builds a stronger version of ourselves. There are times when there is no substitute for hard work. Some tasks simply require time and effort. When you are learning a new language, you must put in the hours to study vocabulary and practice speaking. When a farmer is planting crops, they must do the physical work in the fields. There is no smart shortcut to make the plants grow faster. In these situations, success is directly related to the amount of effort you put in. Hard work is the only path forward. It is the honest, straightforward way to achieve certain goals, and it commands respect. So, how do we combine smart work and hard work for the best results? The secret is to start with smart work. Begin by creating a clear plan. Ask yourself what you want to achieve and why it is important. This is your why. Your why will give your work meaning. Once you have your plan, identify the most important tasks that will get you to your goal. This is where you apply your hard work. You focus your energy and dedication on those specific, high-impact tasks. You work hard, but you work hard on the right things. This is the essence of working smart. Think of it like being a woodcutter. The hard-working woodcutter grabs their axe and starts chopping at a tree immediately. They swing for hours and get very tired. The smart woodcutter takes a few minutes first to sharpen their axe. That short period of preparation, the smart work, makes the hard work of chopping much easier and faster. They achieve the same result or better with less effort. In our lives, sharpening the axe means planning, learning new skills, or finding the right tools before we dive into the hard work. It's about preparing ourselves for success. This balance is crucial in business and in life. In business, a company needs a smart strategy to compete in the market, but it also needs a dedicated team that works hard every day to serve customers and create great products. In our personal lives, we might have a smart goal to get healthy. The plan could include a balanced diet and an exercise routine, but we still need the hard work and discipline to follow that plan every day, to choose the healthy meal, and to show up for the workout, even when we don't feel like it. The plan gives us direction, and the effort makes it happen. The ultimate lesson is this: hard work and smart work are not enemies. They are partners in your journey to success. The question is not, should I work hard or work smart? The right question is, how can I use smart thinking to make my hard work more effective? Start with a clear purpose. Use your mind to find the best path. Then, roll up your sleeves and commit your heart and energy to walking that path. Smart work points you in the right direction, but hard work is what moves you along the road. When you bring them together, there is no limit to what you can achieve.